live. Share with a friend. Do it now. A little conversation with a friend I've known since I was 12, and he had a conversation with his friend, and they touched on the conversation of religion. So I thought, why is his friend not talking to him? I'll tell you why. It's all to do with the fact that religion has a way of causing arguments between friends. Um, so I actually discovered that um, his friend, who's not speaking to him, is a Roman Catholic. So I thought, why are you arguing over your religion? Why? Why are you arguing over your beliefs to somebody else? There is a word that I don't use on a regular basis. Open mind. Open-minded. Are you open-minded? Just bear with me in a minute. I need a little drink. A little drink. It's not alcoholic. I've just come from work and I thought, no, got some Pepsi in the fridge, but the fridge is not on, so it's not going to be cold. It's going to be room temperature, and I'm just going to go and grab it now. And you just talk to this stormtrooper, and I'll be with you in a minute. We just gather my thoughts of this conversation. I've just actually uploaded a short, and it was 16 seconds. So there was a barcode on a lamppost, and it was addressing that you can buy coke, coke, weed online, and the logo is the plant for cocaine, and apparently there's a QR code at the bottom saying, did not realize you could actually buy this online. So bear with it. Just give me 2 seconds. 1, 2, -2, -3. Oh, no more. So this stream today is sponsored by Pepsi Max. The great taste of Pepsi, but this is lemon. Let me just have a swig. So how's everybody getting on this fine morning? So there's a conversation between my mates I've known for a few years, and there is another guy who lives around the corner from my local church, and so the argument is, why are you basing your faith on one particular incident? So the Roman Catholic faith is quite misunderstood, and what I have noticed is they are not at all encouraged to read the Bible daily. So their information they receive is from the local priest. So a very good few years ago, I was asked by God himself of both the streets and houses, why am I bursting into song? He actually physically, well, not physically, he didn't come down and say, Justin, go to a Catholic church, take your Bible with you. And so basically, I didn't hear and didn't do what he asked me to do until a year later. So, so I thought, right, grab my Bible, take it to the local church. I can actually say this online. Um, the old Saint Augustine's Church in Latchford. They've also got on the same street the primary school. So it's the Catholic Saint Augustine's Church, which is no more, doesn't exist anymore. So there is people bobbing in and out to this stream. So I'd like you to come in and share your feelings on religion. So we're talking about the Roman Catholic faith at the moment. So they are. Would you? I can't even say it online. Am I allowed to say it online? They are misunderstood because they elevate. There's a big word for me. Elevate a particular character in the Bible, and this particular character was only the Bible says she was blessed among women. The Bible is specifically, she doesn't have any authority over anything except she was the person who had Jesus in her womb. So she was blessed among women. That's it. Full stop. Carry on. Next sentence. I think what it is, the Catholic faith elevates her to almost, God forbid, God-like character. She was only blessed among women. So, so I had a conversation with the person who is more open to conversation than the other fella. So I think there's a conversation there about religion. So the other fella, so let's rewind. I was on my way home from work, diversions, and did my usual walking around town. Dick's Bean Bar, had a coffee, dropped off some papers, and then I had to go the extra mile to pick up some more papers because there's a person I see on a regular basis. His name's Billy, and there's a little conversation there where we call him Billy No Mates. So he's on a table on his own, sorting out his bets. I mean, he's got all his bets out, and he's sat on his own, and we call him Billy No Mates. I says, "Oh, Billy, you bought some mates today." So we have a close conversation, drop off the papers, then I'm out, going on my way home, and I got distracted as well. So I thought, right, let's go over to B&M. So I popped over to B&M, dropped off one paper. So normally it would be 3 or 4 papers. So altogether, I pick up about 6 or 7 papers. So there's 2 for Dick's Bean Bar. There is 4 for Billy No Mates, and then there is usually 1 or 2 for B&M. And then also there is 3 for my neighbour. So if you do all the maths, it's 2 for Dick's Bean Bar, 4, 4, 4 for Billy, 1 for B&M, and then there's 3 for my neighbour. So altogether, there's 10. So I'll do the maths for you. So, right, as train of thought is slowly going out of the station, I bump into the first guy. He's taking his dog for a walk. So as I dropped off the papers for the neighbour, his 3 papers, come out the gate and I start talking to this particular neighbour who has very little understanding, and he is a Roman Catholic. So then I look over to the road. I look over the road and I say, "Hey, here's your mate. You got any biscuits, mister?" So then, first man, first dog walker says, "Right, I'm not going. I'm not talking to him." I thought, hold on, why? What's gone? What have I said? What's happening? No, I'm going. So I then go to the next person, start talking to him and saying, "What's wrong with?" I don't want to say his name online because of so there you go. So I start talking to previous mate and then start talking to the other mate. So then I start talking to him and say, "What's wrong with him?" So it's all so I think I've upset him because I started talking about his religion. So the conversation was, I think he's narrow-minded and he's not thinking for himself, and they are not Roman Catholic people are not encouraged to read their Bible. So I start talking to the next dog walker. So I go into this conversation and say, "Well, why? What is the problem?" So we have this meaningful conversation about, I would say, open-minded. We're open-minded and we can see things. And so what's happening is, when the Bible was written, people used to write like a diary daily on a daily thing. Right, went out with Jesus today. We went to blah blah blah, and we healed blah blah blah, and people got fed, people got watered, people were satisfied. So then I write that down. So history is being made daily. So today we are writing the information down for people from yesterday. So I'm doing a blog to explain what happened today. So when people watch the replay, they go, "Oh, I didn't realize, understand that." So I was having this conversation and we were talking about oxygen produced by trees. So then we breathe in the oxygen and then carbon dioxide comes out, I think. So then the tree collects that carbon dioxide and reproduces it back into oxygen. So it's like we are stood at a tree, we're breathing in the tree's oxygen, and then we are going through the motion and bringing it back out in as in carbon dioxide. The carbon dioxide. We produce something. When we breathe out, we are producing something. So then it goes back into the tree, and then it's a circle. It's a circle. So we breathe it in, and then we breathe it out, and it goes back in. It's like weird. My mind's blown now. So what I'm going to do is going to do some more research, and we'll carry on with this conversation in a little wee while. Nice. Anyway, train of thought. So enjoy the rest of the day, boys and girls. I don't think it really made sense, did it, what I said? So if it did, give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend. So like if you understood or understand what I was talking about. So if you understand what I'm saying now is I've took a break from formerly known as Twitter. It is now X. So I am now live streaming straight to YouTube. So there's no restream to send the signal to YouTube and formerly known as Twitter. So I just thought, just go straight to YouTube and just start talking. So those people who actually physically missed the actual service via Twitter, I do apologise. I'm trying a different way of doing things, and because of certain things that I don't agree with on formerly known as Twitter, I have decided to come off. There is a few people I speak to on a regular basis via the old Twitter app, but as from now, maybe rechanging, maybe rechanging the title of my YouTube channel, just saying it as it is. So live on YouTube only could be a possibility, or there may be a possibility of going to Kick instead. Kick. Anyway, you've heard of Kick, haven't you? Anyway, if it made sense, boys and girls, just give it a thumbs up and thanks for tuning in. And just want to shout out to Yellow Shirt Dad, who I think is waking up, and he's just about 13 hours ago, 14 hours ago, he actually shared a joke, and he actually talking about previous. He joked about a previous president, and he also talked about a bicycle. So what I'm going to do now is going to find the video while I'm thinking about it, and then I'll share it. So let me find it. You can't see what I'm doing. I do apologise. Normally, I'll share the screen. What am I doing? I need to go to YouTube. I'm not going to go to my channel. Just talk amongst yourselves. Hey, Founting Rainbow 2. What I'll do is I'll share one link. Share, copy, live stream. Stick it in the chat. Right. There's one link. Yellow Shirt Dad. He's also going live, I believe, tomorrow. So what I'll do is click on his profile and then click on live and then share. Are they listening? Looks like he's talking about aliens. So copy that, stick it in the chat. Just promoting other YouTubers. This is my idea, to actually encourage other people to actually click on other people's channels, which is a good thing. But then you need to make sure that people are not just watching, they're also liking and sharing. So are they listening? So there is, right. Let me click on this, and then at the moment, it's talking about. I've just got the notification that he's talking about this. Talking about artificial intelligence. So, am I talking to a robot? Are you talking to a robot? Are we a robot? Are we a robot? I am a robot. Anyway, I'm going to love you and leave you. And I'll see you later, alligators. And don't forget to click on these very important links. So what I'll do is I'll highlight the last one to actually go take you to are they listening? So if you are encouraged to click on the link, he's actually going live, I believe, tomorrow at, if you are in the UK, it's 10 o'clock at night. So I'm hoping to be there and hoping that somebody else will click on that link as well. So be blessed, guys. I'll see you later, alligators. In a wild crocodile, and normally I'll say fade to black, but I can't fade to black because I'm going via straight to YouTube. Yeah, see you later. Bye. End.